When we first started the foundation, we decided to really support kids. And what we came up with was the iPads for Kids program.
Kids are coming to the hospital. I mean, that's the first time for them. They're nervous, they're scared. They've heard of hospitals maybe, they don't know what to expect, and so they come into the hospital, maybe not feeling well, maybe really injured or sick, and then on top of that, they don't know what's happening.
It's a very scary environment, especially for young kids.
About 2 years ago, my daughter, she was coughing, and we started to notice her get worse. They rushed her by ambulance to Seattle Children's Hospital. They diagnosed her with severe asthma. She had pneumonia on top of that. It was really scary for her getting that IV the first time because she didn't know what it was.
They're anxious. It's all really new, so they just want some of that comfort from home.
As a parent, you're desperate to make sure your child is comfortable, especially in a circumstance when they could be afraid. You're looking for a lifeline. You're looking for anything that can help. And the iPads for Kids program is something that can help provide some of that.
The iPads for Kids program started in 2012, started with Seattle Children's Hospital. We have since expanded our program to 8 hospitals across the country. So we're now West Coast to East Coast, continuing to grow. At this point, we have about 4,000 devices out there across those 8 hospitals. Hundreds of thousands of patients are actually being impacted.
There's plenty of times that there's patients that came in and not feeling well. You could tell while they were walking to the room they didn't want to be there, and you don't blame them, and then they walk in and then the tablet's there and they go run over and start immediately playing on it or watching Elmo videos or whatever it is that they like to do on it.
Teenagers especially love their Netflix, love connecting with friends, love browsing YouTube.
When you're isolated or when you're in a room and you can't get out of bed, you need a way to connect with the world and feel like you still have those really great, rich connections with your friends and family.
In the hospital, and these kids are utilizing them day in and day out, I don't think we could go back to not having them.
We have dozens of hospitals at this point that have reached out to us saying, we want your program, how do we get it? Can you have it here tomorrow, basically?
Vincent, what are you doing on your iPad?
Candy Crush.
Oh, Candy Crush.
The fact that we have fans and that step up when they're asked to help charitable cause, that's awesome. I'm proud of that.
Seeing the work that our community does, it's always really humbling and probably the best part of the job. They push us and remind us that it isn't just fun and games, right? We can actually touch people and change their lives.
This idea of coming together as a community, as this giant fire team of individuals who are going on their own mission together to make people's lives better. It's beautiful.